Om Shri Sai Ram. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of my beloved Lord and revered Acharyas whose divine guidance shapes every moment of my life. Vanpurushothama Perumal. Lord's name Purushothama Perumal. Goddess name Purushothama Nayagi. Thirtham Thiruparkadal. Sthala Vriksham Neem. Vimanam Sanjeevini Vigraha Vimanam. Besides him stands the Purushottama Nayagi, also known as Pankajavalli, her form glowing with maternal grace. Her hands are raised in Vara Abhaya Hastam, bestowing boons and dispelling fear, while her other two hands cradle lotus flowers, symbols of purity and divine beauty. As you walk through this temple, another sacred scene unfolds. Within its inner presence, you behold Lord Rama standing tall on a square shaped Bhadrapetam, bow and arrow in his hand, with Sita, Lakshmana, and Hanuman by his side. Do you know what the Bhadra is? Bhadra stands for auspiciousness. This is not just any Rama. This is Ayodhya Rama, the embodiment of Dharma, the one hailed as Maryada Purushottam Ram, the best among all the Purushas. He lived by the oath of Ekapatni Vratam, married to one wife in the age when the kings took many. He embraced Guha, a humble boatman, and Sugriva, a monkey king, as his brothers. He followed every rule of war, even sending a messenger to Ravana, who had broken all codes by abducting Sita. Though he could have crossed the ocean in moments, he waited humbly at the shore, seeking permission from the ocean king. Such was his adherence to dharma. No words can suffice to describe his glory. He lived a life so ideal, so unwavering in righteousness that every soul can learn from him. That very Ayodhya Ram resides here in this temple. But why the name One Purushottaman? The word one here is not just prefix, it's an adjective of divine abundance. He is Vallal, a generous benefactor, blessing all devotees without hesitation. Yugas may pass, but his compassion remains unchanged. Whether it is Hanuman or a humble devotee today, he showers the same love and grace. One Purushottama is ever fulfilling Lord, whose generosity knows no bounds. Now, let us journey into the heart of this temple's legend, the story of the sacred Thiruparkadal Thirtham, the temple tank that holds a portion of the divine Kshirasagara, the milky ocean. Long ago, there lived a sage named Matyandana. His son, Vyagrapada, was a devout soul who rose before dawn to collect the flowers for the Lord. Before the beetles could sip their nectar. In winter, the trees were slippery, so he prayed for a tiger like feet climb up the eaves. The Lord granted him wish, and thus he became Vyagrapada, the one with the tiger's feet. He married the sister of Rishi Vashishta, and they were blessed with a son, Upamanyu. One morning, Vyagrapada left the baby Upamanyu at the temple and went deep into the forest to gather more flowers. The child, hungry and alone, began to cry. Though the father was far, the Purushothama Nayagi, the mother of the universe, heard the cry. She turned to the Lord and said, "Could you please bring milk for this child?" Purushothama Perumal, ever generous one, replied, "Why just one cup? Let me bring the entire Thiruparkadal, the milky ocean itself." And so the Kshira Sagara descended, and the Divine Mother fed the child with its nectar. When Vyagrapada returned, he saw the Divya Dampatis blessing his child. Tears streamed down on his face. That very milky ocean from which the nectar and poison emerged during the Samudra Manthan was now part of temple tank, Thiruparkadal Thirtham. Upamanyu grew and joined the Gurukulam of Daumyar. His guru tested his devotion. He sent him to graze cattle but gave no food. Yet Upamanyu remained healthy. Being suspicious, the Guru asked him, "Upamanyu, how do you sustain?" Upamanyu replied, "Gurudev, I beg the food from the village." The Guru forbade it. He said, "You must offer it at the ashram." Few days went on. Still Upamanyu looked radiant. Now the Guru was suspecting the situation again. So he asked him, "Upamanyu, what are you doing for your food?" Upamanyu responded with reverence, "O my Guru, I beg the food twice. The first one that I receive, I offer at ashram, while the second one, I have them for myself." The Guru said, "Let's not burden the householders by asking the food twice in a day." So, Upamanyu stopped going for Bhiksha for the second round. Days passed, but Upamanyu still glowed. And this time he admitted that he drank the milk directly from the cows. The Guru forbade that too. The milk is meant for calves and it should not be taken by us. Now, starving Upamanyu wandered in the forest. He saw the ericum flower, which is known as the crown flower, sacred yet poisonous. Unaware of this poison, he drank it as a milk. The poison spread. His vision blurred. He stumbled and fell into a well. The cattle returned without him. Being alarmed, the Guru searched and went inside the forest to look for him. He heard a faint cry. With help, he rescued Upamanyu. He prayed to Ashwini Devatas to restore his eyesight. The Guru realized only the divine milk from Thiruparkadal had kept Upamanyu safe and alive. Moved by his unwavering obedience, he blessed him with a great wisdom. This tale is etched in the Adi Parva of Mahabharata as well as Guru Charitra. Even today, the temple echoes with joy. Devotees come from far and wide, drawn by the grace of Vanpurushothama Perumal, who sits eternally in the sanctum, blessing everyone with the same love he showed to Hanuman, Vyagrapadar, and Upamanyu, and to every single soul who bows before him.